I was probably 15 kilos overweight, and I guess I was sluggish. Yeah, and I really needed some motivation. And before I started, I guess that's what I was struggling with: motivation and trying to feel better, and having a program or a routine, which is what Total Balance has done. My knees, I think, really are an issue for me if I'm not exercising and if I'm carrying weight. They tend to really be the ones that take the brunt. So that, has repercussions because it means I won't go walking or I won't do things that are going to help me. Look, the cost wasn't necessarily the problem because I could see the value. But really, my lack of motivation and commitment. And I thought, I'm going to be accountable. That's always something that I have to struggle with. But, I know also if I have to be somewhere or I make a commitment to something and someone's waiting for me, then I'll do it. So that I knew I had to, sign up for that. I think it was the fact that you have a focus on older people and that you were, qualified and that you had the right exercises that weren't going to put me in a worse state, which is always a concern when, you've got a trainer and you think, how hard are they going to push me? And, the sort of really care that you take in each individual person and what their issues are and how we can say to you, look, my back's really bad this week or, whatever, that you take that on board. Amazing. It's Mitch is fabulous. He's such a happy person and he's always keeping us entertained, and the group of people that I work out with are all very friendly. And your yoga classes, and we know that you prepare those sessions, and some of them, are pretty tough. But you work our way up to them over the 4 weeks. Having that person who is listening to you that's live, that's something that I tell my friends. They think that I'm listening to a recording. And I say, no, 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 they're right there. They're talking to me. So no, that's particularly important for me. I do. Yeah, I do. I think that's yeah, there's it stops any kind of feeling that you're inadequate or that you're not keeping up or whatever, because we're all roughly sort of within 10 years of each other, I think. Um, and you don't. It's very personal for me. I don't look at the others and go, "Oh, she's better than me," or "That one's not as good as me." It doesn't work like that. I just do my stuff and listen to Mitch, and yeah, no, it's been really really good for me. Definitely, gyms have always been a problem for me. I've always felt a little bit of anxiety when I walk in. And it's been a hindrance to getting there. So I discovered online training in COVID, and it was the magic pill for me. It's like, oh, this is what I need to do because, yeah, I don't have to walk in and see all those machines and all that, all that stuff. I'm here in my own surroundings. I can get up, have my coffee, prepare myself, in my own space. And I don't have to get in the car. It's taken all that time out as well to driving somewhere and driving back. So it's a real time saver. I think my health is just my physicality, the fact that I can move around and that, just taking care of myself and thinking about what do I need to do today look after myself. And exercise is self-care. So, it's all those things about what you're eating, what sort of how you're moving, what you're thinking, And what little, treat I might have for the day. I think about that. I do that every day. I go, what's going to be special for me, which today will be, my compression and maybe an infrared and maybe even a massage. I'll see how I go.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, and the yoga actually, that was my special treat this morning. Definitely, my knees have got very much stronger. So I've always had knees that, because I'm hypermobile, they flipped out when I was younger a lot, and that's agonising. And I was told by Pilates and physios that it's the muscles that hold around the knee. Are they the quads? That were incredibly important for me to keep strong. And so that's been a focus, and that happens in the training because we do lots of lunges and we do lots of leg work. And I know they're strong. I know they're really strong. Lower back, shoulders, all that sort of stuff has also, that's part of stress. But yes, look, all exercise pulls all that stuff out for me, and the yoga. So yeah, no, I always feel 100% better when I've done something in the morning. Did do one with another group um, in COVID, and that was fine, but it wasn't focused on older people, and wasn't as personal. It didn't feel as personal. Um, so this is quite different. You guys really take the time, and you're always available, Rob, for me to have a Zoom call with if I need to talk about it. And you seem really interested in me, and I know that's the same with everybody. You take it very seriously. So, and Mitch is just such a personable person. Yeah, so it's nice. And when I did the challenge, Emily's lovely, and Sarah was beautiful with all the yoga classes I've done. So yeah, no, it's really nice. Everything. Oh, I just say just do it. You won't regret it. It's just much easier than trying to get yourself off to a gym and trying to exercise by yourself if those are the issues that you might have around, getting motivated like me. Because you're going to have that. And, the flexibility is really great as well. I can change it around if I want to. If I can't do it that morning, I can do it in the afternoon or I can do it another day. Um, and you can. I would say to anyone, don't be afraid of your own health issues because Rob and Mitch will work with you. So you can take it, as slowly or as however you need it to be.